having some weird lighting issues. I don't know, I've noticed it in my videos. For some reason it looks like I have a unibrow. Like, cause like the ridge of my bridge, or above my bridge, is I don't know, casting a shadow. Whatever. Could be worse. I don't have a unibrow, but whatever. Alright, let's place you here. So keep track of the public. Sound check. I don't know how the rest of that song goes. Alright. We're locked in. We got to get this plugin submitted. I have a feeling if I submit it like too close to Christmas, it's not going to get looked at until next year. And I mean, whatever. I guess it's not the end of the world, but okay. Anyways, hey, check it out. New. Can you see this? New merch. Well, it's not merch yet, but it's Orbem Order branded plugs. So if you want some, I'll make you some. It's a very niche product though, so I don't know if you're going to want the plugs. Up to you. It really only is good if you have over an inch size. So I'd say don't care about them if you have small plugs, because I can't get the logo on there. But right now we're working on the labels for all the meta boxes. You know, all these fields here. All these fields right here. So I need to have little descriptions for all these, because right now they make no sense. The titles are not descriptive enough, so I'm adding actual descriptions to all of these fields, so you'll know exactly what to do with them. Which, you know, that's cool. So this is weapon choice. Some of these are optional. I don't really know if I should say they're optional when they are, but this is the default weapon for your, or for this character. Yeah. So I want to take everything that is not NPC related and put it up higher, because these are for playable characters. This is for NPC paths. What? NPC, 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 NPC. Crewmate. This is where crewmate stuff happens. Because if it is a crewmate, you'll have a weapon and weapon choice. Only applies to crewmates. I should actually put that for this one as well. What up, Corv 4? How you doing? Welcome to the party, my friend. Sorry if the camera is shaky. I have this up on a box to get the laptop higher, and I have noticed that it makes, every time I type, everything shakes around too much. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. We're making progress, making progress. Okay, that's it for characters. I have all the labels for that. Let's go to enemies, which has very similar shit to characters. Hell yeah. Thank you, my friend. sub away. Keep keep track of the progress on the Orbem Studio. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I am doing things. So I think I can get away with copy and pasting a lot of these from the character labels, which start up here. Nope, that's missions. I already passed it. That's cutscenes. The fuck is... Here we go. Should probably put some labels here. That's the character. No, I'm not in character yet. Weapon. Come on, motherfucker. Oh, here we go. Character. Name. Do I want to do name for enemies as well? All right, no problem. Hey, I appreciate you jumping on. I'll catch you in the next one, I'm sure. Let's see. Maybe we should do... The hell? Yeah, because it needs character images too. All the enemies. I guess right now I don't even have like major images for... Well, let's see. We'll do name. We'll do character images. I think, right? You have name. Yeah, where are the images? Oh, right here. Yeah, see, I have them hard-coded. I don't need to do that. Let's do this. Character images. Yeah, let's get rid of those. We don't need your dar. What else do we have? Kid is coughing right now. Damn it. All right. So the enemies starting image. Let's just say images. That's good enough. Let's reorganize this so it's in the right order. I definitely want... Yeah, I need all this stuff, which I already have labels for. I have all labels for this. Okay, this is a new one. Enemy type. This is very important to the enemy. Probably right under images for sure. So let's... Wait, what the fuck? Why do I have two? Does select me double? Oh, I guess I always have it as double. Yeah, I guess so. That's kind of stupid. Stupid, eh? That's fine, whatever. But we have to wrap it in another array. Oh shit. We are nesting this shit. I still need to add logic that actually adds the labels, which is going to be a pretty big logic change. So I just want to finish all the labels first. Okay, enemy type. So this is specific, specifies the type of enemy this is. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Enemy type. Shooter. Shoots projectiles. Yeah, I'll actually add what they do. Runner. Runs into character to hurt. Blocker. I think, what does blocker even do? I don't remember. Do I even have a blocker? No, I don't even think I use blocker, so it's probably I made that up. You know what? Let's get rid of blocker for now because I don't think I have any logic built into that. But my guess is it just kind of, he just sits there and just blocks your path. So that's kind of like default. That's like not having a type. Okay, maybe I do need blocker then, because that's the default. Just means nothing. Okay. Blocker. Just exists. I guess I can make that the default one then. And then boss has boss fighting waves, which are defined lower, so which will make more sense down there. Let's actually add this here. Blocker is default with no ability. Cool. And you would use blocker for like an item that you could, you know, beat up, basically, that has health. Because you can, there are breakable items that allow you to, you know, you hit them and they go away. But if you make an enemy a blocker, then it could be like a stronger thing that takes a few hits to actually break. Like a tree, cutting down a tree or something. Get out of your way. Alright, that's good. And then, yeah, these are all already... Okay, I think health. We should probably also specify that up here as well. That's another good one. And health is importante. Wait, what did I just do? So, the health of the enemy. It's the amount of this enemy. There we go. Okay, I really have to watch the way that I rest my arms on the computer. I know I'm shaking the camera too much. And what else do we got here? Projectile trigger. Yeah, this is specific to for projectile stuff. Speed, wanderer, these are all stuff that exists with characters I can copy over. This also exists with copy. Wait. Path, repeater, okay. Boss waves, specific for boss. Weapon weakness. This one's actually a good thing to describe as well. This is like if you want to specify a specific weapon, that only that weapon hurts this character or this enemy. What? Let's do this one real quick. The weapon that can hurt this enemy. Only this weapon will cause damage. That's pretty good, right? Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. And then boss wave stuff. This is also a new field I created. All right. Now, these are, I only currently have projectile and pulse wave. So, yeah, poor kid. Here coughing. The available attack patterns the boss can use during boss fight. Man, I might have to go help that kid out. She has some water, maybe. All right, I'll be right back. Uno momento, por favor. All right, I am back. Okay, poor kid. She definitely has a cough, which means I'm gonna get a cough. Fucking cool, man. Okay. Yeah. The available attack patterns the boss can use during a boss fight. Yeah, we'll keep that at the bottom because it's only for bosses, so it doesn't really make sense to put it anywhere else. And then weapon weakness. This one kind of applies to any enemy, including a boss, so we'll rank that higher. Well, all of these are going to get copy and pasted. I think I can get rid of the value type. I proved that with the character as well. Blah, 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 blah. Wanderer, speed. Projectile. This is enemy speed. The difference between enemy speed. This might be the speed of the projectile. Shit, I gotta look this up. What is this? So enemy speed goes to enemy speed. Alright, let's see what we're doing with that. I think I should put this higher. There we go. It's probably a little better volume-wise. Okay. Yeah, so it's the projectile speed. That's the only thing. Okay, good. My hunch was correct. So we will specify this just for projectile. The speed of the enemy, this enemy's projectile. Good to know. So we have the speed. Let's put the projectile first. I think the trigger can actually go, nah. Yeah, we should put trigger after the speed. Honestly, I should put the speed with the image URL width and height. I don't know why I separated those. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but I did, so too late. I don't feel like rewriting it right now. Oh yeah, we have voice, time between. Let's also, actually, yeah, these should go first. Honestly, these should go after everything else. Like all this movement speed and shit. Yeah, it should go right before weapon weakness. Alright, because these are very specific for a specific type of enemy. Okay, so this is the projectile. I didn't spell that right. The projectiles configuration. Only applies to boss and shooter types. Good to know. And there, the speed of the projectile. Then this is the trigger. I think this only applies to shooters, because boss fights, you have to trigger with a cutscene. I don't make the rules. I'm just kidding. I do make the rules. Okay. The trigger that starts the shooters. This enemies. Projectile only applies to shooters. Shooter type. Shooter types. Cool. Should probably put those in parens. Fantastic. Okay. Enemy speed. Yeah. Okay. I think that's everything that we don't have to copy and paste. So now let's go grab everything else from character. I guess I actually need to know what I'm grabbing. I went too low. We have time between. So this is out of order. Let's reorder this first. Because time between should actually be after speed. Wanderer. Repeat. I think repeat should go after path trigger. No, it should go after path. Yeah. Path trigger should also go after path. I know I'm just going to end up replacing these, but I need to know what order I'm replacing these. All right, cool. So we'll start with explore voice. Explore voice. What? This is weapon. Where's? Oh, here's character. Name, images. Oh yeah, I already did that. Voice. I'll leave voice. I'll go down to this voice. Boop. Which I also have to add the Google API key field so people can put in their own. Right now mine's hard-coded. Next. Speed, I guess. Speed, wanderer, path, repeat, time between, path trigger. Okay, that's the order I did it in. Cool. I think that's it. So I can just grab all those. Perfect. Boom. All right. I think that's it. Good to go. Yeah. Okay. I think now we can go down to minigame. I only have one field for minigame. Well, good thing I made that a whole custom post type. It's fine. It's better to separate minigames. Eventually I'll have a lot more minigame types and stuff. Which, wait, don't I have minigame type as well? Oh, that's a taxonomy. Right. Because you can define the minigame type. Ooh, I shouldn't do that. I should hard code minigame type, now I think about it. Because I programmed minigame types. Wait, is that really how I did it? I thought I... Let's double check. Because I thought I did have minigame type be a field. There's no reason that I wouldn't. Minigames. Programmer blade. Oh yeah, it's a taxonomy. Shit. Yeah, there's no reason for that. Because that means they're going to have to create their own minigame type. But if it doesn't exist in the programming, it doesn't exist. Alright, well that's my bad. Let's add it. That's probably the first thing. So explore minigame type. And right now there is only one. And that's going to be select. Wait, how do we do select? It's like that. We got 1, 2, select, and then there's a minigame array, so it's just programming. Yeah. Do ya shit? Okay, and now I'm going to change all the shit from grabbing it from the taxonomy. It's going to grab it from this field. Not the end of the world, but definitely different. And then let's add a description. Type of minigame. Type of this minigame. There will be more in the future. Eventually. Eventually. Hey, you said hi. You're back. What's up, man? And then music. This is basically just the music that will play when the minigame is going. The music that will play when the minigame is open. Cool. Okay, let's actually replace the logic that does explore minigame as a taxonomy. So it's minigame type. Yeah, instead I get the terms, what we gonna do is do get host meta, get the ID, and now it's just, that's it. Oh, now that's it. So we have the minigame type, and if it's not empty and programming equals, then we're good. Description. Oh shit. Oh, that's right. Shit. I forgot. I actually added a bunch of field logic and stuff. Ooh, I'm gonna have to reprogram minigames altogether if I do this. I don't really have a choice. Kind of have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to replace all the bullshit. So this is actually, yeah, this is a bigger deal. So minigame type is not the minigame type anymore. It's minigame. Let's do post content. So that'll be the new thing. Yeah. I mean, that's basically it. I think I remember now. The description has all the like the images and stuff in it, so I'm gonna have to change how those work. Oh man, I don't feel like doing that right now though. It's fine. To do. We will do that soon. I'd like to finish the meta boxes first, but at least this kind of gets me in the right direction. Wait, minigame content. Oh, equals post content. Shit. So I'm already using post content. So I need a different field for this. What is the minigame content then? I don't remember. Hey, Dean. Deanna. How's it going? Can you be a mod? You're speedrunning to see how many mods I can get in 3 days, and I'm trying to beat my friend. Can you be a mod? Well, you're the only person here, so there's nothing to mod. But hey, good luck. I hope you beat your friend. You can definitely hang out if you want. Feel free to ask questions. I'm sure this is very confusing for you. You got this. Okay. Right. This is the programming. This is, oh, I think this is where I put the, that's right. So this is going to be the legend for the programming minigame. So I can actually create another field for that instead. I'm building a WordPress-based game engine. It's a no-code RPG builder, basically. So it's in WordPress, it's a plugin, and it basically allows you to create a video game on your website. Yeah. So if you go to orbem.games, this takes you to my WordPress website. This is my video game that I used the game engine I'm building to build. And yeah, it's gets pretty advanced what the game engine is capable of doing.
Let's start off with a nice formal intro.
Yeah. Smarty. I've been doing it for 20 years. It's just my job. This is also my day job. WordPress programmer. So yeah, not too surprising that I could do this.
Talk to my boss before I leave for good.
I did do all the voiceovers though. No problem. Catch you in the next one if you subbed. Either way, good luck being a mod everywhere. Okay, so minigame. I don't know, this is going to be program binary legend. Guys, it's so specific for my minigame. Oh, I think that's what I was trying to do. That's why. Hell yeah. Appreciate it. I was going to move minigames into a filter. So you actually have to program your own minigames. That's not great though. I should probably just have one minigame that's hard coded in. Because this is a very specific logic. So making it dynamic to add your own binary legend doesn't make any sense. It's almost like I should just remove minigames altogether from the game engine until I have a minigame. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? For now, let's not fuck around with this. I now realize why I didn't fuck around with this. So I think we'll leave this as it is. I will also turn this, get rid of this again. I don't need this. We'll just do minigame music and we'll be good to go. That should be fine. Okay. Next, communicate. What is this? Am I still an enemy? No, we're in. Oh, this is a new. Yeah, okay. Explore, communicate. Here we go. So all we have is the communication type because the rest is just the content. So that's cool. That's cool. But what about the trigger? Didn't I have a trigger? I must be using the top left, the globals for that. Okay, that's fine. We'll have to add those later. I'm getting rid of globals. I want to have them all controlled so I can have different descriptions for them anyways. So I'll be back. Communication type. So this is whether, that's not how you spell that. Whether the communication is via text or voicemail. Cool. That's fine. And we'll do the rest for that. Okay, so explainers. So now we have a few things for explainers. We have the trigger. Which I don't know why I didn't just add it. Oh, I know why. Top left down right. Yeah. Those are for. Which one's which though? Is this the item positioning? No, it's the trigger. It says right there. Okay, we're good. So I'm wondering, I guess the type is the most important thing. Yeah, it is. Okay. And then we'll do the position of the explainer pop-up map will menu puts it floating in the viewport. I guess in the HUD. I guess we'll do the same thing. Map set into the map. And is static. Menu puts it floating in the HUD. And full screen floats in the center of the viewport. Cool. Now you know. And then this one. Basically, it's pretty simp. It configuration for the trigger that, you know, triggers it. That pops the explainer up. Right. And this is very specific. Oh shit. This is a whole thing. Okay. Configuration for the arrow that points to the thing you're explaining. Perfect. If you can spell it. All right, and then here's the sound bite. It's actually pretty important. The sound that will play when the explainer is triggered. Usually voiceover. Whoops. There you go. I missed the trash can. Okay. Next, explore point. Stupidest named post type that I have. Because explore points are items. It's a very generic term for all the items, basically. And unfortunately, it made a lot more sense in the V1 of my game. Because before, and the whole reason why explore is the prefix everywhere, is because the game was called Orbem Explore, and it was an exploration game. You just walked around the Orbem map, and you just talked to people, and you know, when you ran into something, it had a little pop-up. So those were points on the map that I used for this. The points on the map turned into every item, that wasn't a character or anything. So, but that's where Explore Point comes from. So let's see here. I want to reorganize this. Most of it's part of the global, but like video override, interacted image, whether it should disappear, timer, interaction type is actually very important. Let's put that up here. What else is passable, background, foreground? I think background and foreground are important as well for positioning. And then timers are very specific to a type of item. Is strong. If it's draggable, this is very important. And the value type. And this is basically how much money you get for interacting with it, or what type of thing you get for interacting with it. So maybe this is also important. It definitely matters, and depending on the interaction type. And then value is another global. So, okay, but now out of all the specific ones, video override. So because you can't use videos in featured images, I had to add an upload field for if you want to use a video instead of an image. So this is pretty important. In fact, this might be used a lot. So maybe I'll even put it, because this could be none. So this might be the most important thing, is if it's a video. So let's actually put the thing here. Will override featured image as the items body. I don't know, what do I call it? It's the items. It'll override the featured image as the item's whole self. The item on the map. I mean, it's basically it. With a video file. Yeah, that makes sense. Interaction type. This is also very important, very important. All right. The type of interaction. What type of item this is. Collectible. I'll have to explain all the types. Collectible will be collected when touched. Breakable will disappear or display interacted image when engaged with. Draggable will allow user to drag hazard will cause harm to the user when stepped on. Cool. Good to know. And now we'll do background. What's the background? Oh, yeah. Whether the item is a background item. Got it. I actually don't need this anymore, now that I think about it, because I added a z-index field. So technically I don't need background anymore. I use it though. Yeah. Hey, Alonzo, what's going on, my friend? Welcome. Yeah, maybe I gotta get rid of background. There's no reason for it anymore. I have the in the global list. Oh, good, we're on the last one. I have layer. Layer will make it a background item. I mean, to be honest, foreground is the same thing. These two have been made obsolete. So I can probably just get rid of those altogether. Let's see where I'm using those. Explore background. Yeah, so background. Yeah, like I have like a style that changes the z-index based off of this. So let's just get rid of these. I don't need these anymore. And I'm pretty sure foreground, I think passable lets me walk on top of it. I wonder if, what happens when you interact with something and I made it foreground? Does that mean I can walk under it? I guess it doesn't matter. If I made the Z and yeah. Because if you change the layer count, then it's fine. All right, you're gone. Saving lives by removing fields. That's that's how I feel. The less fields, the better. I was hoping I could remove more fields, but apparently I'm using everything I have. It's mostly the globals. The global fields are the ones that are, there's a lot of redundant ones that I don't need, so that's why I'm getting rid of them. We got this. 1, 2. Value type. The type of reward that will be received. Wait, right? Yeah. Which, yeah. When collecting, I think you only get it when you collect. Maybe break too. I don't remember if interacted, if that only works with breakable or if it works with collectible too. What? I think it works for both. I'm going to say it works for both. So I could say the type of reward you receive when collecting or breaking item. That makes sense. Breaking this item. Interacted. Yeah, I don't really think the order matters for some of these. I think I'm doing it fine. And then, so this is the image that will replace the current, or what, the starting image when interacted with. Cool. Disappear. This is important to explain because it makes no sense until I explain it. So disappear is very specific to an interacted image. Or wait, disappear is important. It's when, oh, it's important when you say no. That's why. So whether the item should disappear or not when interacted with. So basically, it's a 1-2 punch. If you add an interacted, you need to say no to disappear. So actually, I should put that here. Requires no. Just trying to think of the value. Requires no value. Requires no for disappear option below. From. There we go. Requires no from disappear option below. Sure. Because you don't need an interacted image for something to stay there. Like, let's say the item is an ATM machine. Like, you can interact with it and get money, right? Or it's like a vending machine. You interact with it and you collect an item. But, you know, I still want the image to stay there. That's when you would disappear no. But collectibles and breakables disappear when you interact with them. One, you just walk into them. One, you actually have to hit the action key. All right. So I think timer is a little too specific compared to some of these. So let me... So is drag desk, though. So we'll put it here. All right. So is strong. This is basically, does this item require the strength ability to interact with? So you can make anything strong. You can make a collectible strong, you can make a breakable strong, or a draggable. I used a draggable strong thing in one of my mini games, or in one of the tasks missions. So like only John, who is a strong character, can drag this item around. And now this is also specific to an interaction, though this might be better suited for here. Yeah, like here. Whether this item should be passable after interacted with. I should maybe explain this better. Should allow the character to walk over it after interacted with. You know, you break something so you can walk through it, or you collect something so you can walk through it. Okay, blah blah blah, weather. Okay, now we're getting to some specific shit. So, timer. Timer is a very hard, it's not very hard, but it's convoluted the way you set up a timer, because you need at least 2 items to both be timers, and you need them to have the same time set up to them, for like how long it takes for you to, how long you have in order to interact with both. And then you need to select each other so they connect together. So I'll definitely need the tutorial for this one. But now that I think about it, I should probably put that one at the end, because it's going to be confusing for people. I'll say configuration for the timer type of item. Wait, do you specify timer as an item type? Oh, no, you don't. Interesting. How do I do that? See, it's even confusing me. I always forget. If configured, it will turn this item into a timer item. You will need multiple timer items selecting each other. That's as far as I'm going to go into it. I'll probably need like a whole, like I said, tutorial. With the same time amount. Cool. Yeah, like I said, that's going to take some explanation. All right. Next description, last description until we get to the globals, is the drag dest. This can also be kind of confusing, but let's see here. So, configuration for the draggable items for this draggable item. I don't know. If this item is draggable and has a, destination. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Select the mission that completes if drag destination is met. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't need a mission. Like, that's why some of these grouped ones, I kind of think I should be adding descriptions for each one, but I haven't been doing that this whole time. I've just been adding descriptions for the group, so it's kind of late now. Whatever. This will be fine for now. Okay. Meat and potatoes. We need to know which ones actually use these globals, because I know a lot of them do not, and some of them I am confused when they do. So let's start with the easy ones. The top left, height and width. because this is kind of like the starter for a lot of the important ones. So in this case, we'll go to the very tippy top and area. Yes, area does use top, left, height, and width, except for all it does is add the trigger to go to that area onto a map. So knowing that, I think it's probably should go right here. It's pretty much the trigger. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that these need descriptions for each one, but the top coordinate of the area trigger. And then this. The left coordinate for the area trigger. My poor kid is not sleeping because she has a cough and she keeps fucking waking up. The height. Good job. You know the assignment, IDE. The width. Okay. Yeah, okay. So those basically, yeah. I just wish I could put like the trigger is, you know, what it does. The trigger sends the character to this area. I mean, I don't have to put this on all of them, but I just feel the need to. So now you know. All right, next, global. Wait, did I delete those? Oh, I did. Shit. Hold on. You know what? No. I'm just going to copy them. I can just change the descriptions. All right. Next. Let's see. Mission. Now, this is where I'm not sure, because we have the mission trigger, which completes the mission. But do I use the top left height and width for starting a mission? Like a trigger to start the mission? I think I do. So let me double check here. So explore mission. No. Yeah, so explore missions. Does mission have their own thingy doodad? I don't think they should actually. Yo, deck dude. What? That deck guy. What's going on, man? How you been? Yeah, hit up that Twitch, bud. Reset. Where's the mission? There's a map item. It's mission for triggers. Mission trigger. That's a mission trigger. Yo! First one here, let's go. Okay, yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Mission trigger. Nah, see, that's separate. What is mission trigger? I don't remember. I think this is separate. I thought there was a mission HTML. Enemy mission, data mission. Yeah, it's too much like specific mission shit. Where is mission? I think it's in the template itself, right? No, but the trigger for the mission is here. Explore mission. You can chill all you want, my friend. Yes, I get explore missions here only. Which, no, I don't. I also get them. Oh, see, it is a component. Explore missions. Okay, so this is its own, yeah, mission list, that's right. So do I use top, left, up? Yeah, explore top, explore left, height, width. Right. Oh, shit. Okay. That's what it's for. It's the blockades. I knew I was using it for something. Very glad that I'm explaining this because it's very confusing otherwise. Okay, so let's put that not at the top. The blockade is not as important as the value. Oh yeah? Where you at? How many chapters you on? That's exciting. Value type. The next mission. I mean, I think this is more important than... Well, not that. Definitely not that. Not that. I think I need to move the trigger up. Okay, hold on. I'm going to put this down here, which this is the top coordinate of the blockade. Blockades will disappear when mission is completed. There we go. Prologue, you got chapter 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hell yeah. How many chapters you doing for this? I know this isn't going to be super serious. You mentioned you're not going to publish it normal and stuff. Go. Height of the blockade of the blockade, width of the blockade. Cool. Good. Now let's move these triggers up higher. I think these are more important than ability. Definitely ability needs to go at the very end. IMO. This is very specific shit. So is blockade. You liking where the story's going? 26 chapters. Oh shit. Plus prologue, epilogue, pronunciation guide. Holy crap. That's a lot. I didn't even add that stuff. You have big dreams? Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you were being a little bit more, nonchalant about this book. I mean, you were originally, I remember. You said you weren't trying to publish it and make money. But if you're going to put that much work into it, might as well do something. KDB route, yeah. Yeah, you can always add it whenever you want, you know. What up, Core? You back. I'm just organizing all the globals now. I'm adding them to not be globals because I need to be able to add specific descriptions because they do different things. All right, that one's good. So for cutscenes, the positioning for the cutscene, I think is, what am I using it for? Let's see. I think, I don't even remember. Let's see, hold on. Cutscenes has its own thing as well. It's characters, current location, cutscenes. Thought I had a cutscene template too. That was separate. Characters. No. I guess I treat cutscenes like items. Lucky. That's great. I'm gonna probably jump off in the next 5 to 10 minutes. So, no need to hang out forever. If you need to bow out and get some sleep, completely normal. Where's my X? I need explore cutscene. And then explore cutscenes are being used. Get triggers. Sounds good. Yeah, probably not much longer. Oh, here we go. Map scene HTML. I'm a cutscene. You know, no dormants. Ah, bummer. It's fine. I already did my my PD whiskey, PD Scotch advent calendar for the day. No biggie. Okay, so here it is. Character position. No, character position, something else. What about just explore top, left, right? I might not be using it at all. Is that true for cutscenes? I'm not using it? I guess maybe I'm not. Hold on. Let's double check. Let's go to cutscenes. Thanksgiving was good. You know, we had some family in town. My in-laws on my wife's father's side, and I cooked. You know, I made the turkey and a lot of the sides. My wife helped with a couple, and it was pretty delicious, if I do say so. I did a 22-pound turkey, which is definitely the biggest turkey I've done so far, and yeah, ended up bringing delicioso, very moist. Yeah, see, I don't think I used any of these in these cutscenes. Let me double check. Let me double check, like this one. This is a cutscene area cutscene. Game's coming along. I mean, the game itself is, you know, pretty close to being done. I need to finish the condo. I did go through all of the boss fighting logic already. Yeah, see, I don't think I use any of this shit. Because I'm going to submit the game engine to WordPress first. I need to get it submitted because they take a long time to do code reviews, and then there's going to be some back and forth. So that's why I'm trying to do as much code cleanup as possible. So I'm just trying to get the game engine itself working really well, and then I'll finish the demo while it's submitted to WordPress. And then by the time it's live in the WordPress directory for people to use, I should have the POC done, and I should, I'll start working on a bunch of tutorial videos, which should be pretty quick. I mean, there's a lot of functionality to toot about, but should be pretty quick. I'm just trying to make this as understandable as possible, because it's not super understandable without descriptions and stuff. I did do the tutorial how-to guide already. That came out really, really good. What about you? You have anything special? No? Yeah. I think I can ditch a lot of this. Okay, cool. Let's do that then. Nope. That's a sword. I was also testing this on a separate site for the first time ever. Let me see. Here we go. I was testing it on this other local site that I have for the Ryan Wood Show. And what did I call it? The Dungeon. And it was interesting. I was able to, basically create a game that worked, though it doesn't seem like it works right now. That's interesting. Why is this not working? Music names is not defined. Gonna have to fix that. And these are the little things I wanted to create, something that wasn't the game I've been building this whole time. That, you won't find until you do that. That's really weird though, because this was definitely working before. I wonder if it's not running properly. I also upgraded to PHP 8.10 or 4.10, 8.4.10, which is one of the newest versions, and I had to do a handful of code cleanups there as well. But anyhow, all right, sounds good. What? Yeah, so I don't think I need this for cutscenes at all. So that's cool. Next. Let's go to weapon. So weapon, definitely have a position for this one, because this will place the weapon on the map for you to collect. So this is the top one. Where to place this weapon on the map for collecting. So basically, these are the coordinates and the size, the height of the weapon of this weapon when placed in the map. The width of the weapon when placed in the map. When placed in the map. Okay, cool. So that's good. It worked for weapon. Character. Now this is obviously the starting position of the character on the map. Oh shit, I gotta copy it again. Explore top left. So this is very important. Is it as important as the name? Yes, I think it's more important. So, where to place this character on the map. Where to place this character on the map. Height of this character. And width of this, oh shit, character. Sweetness. Okay, so that's good. And now enemy Same shit. Whatever. Where to place this enemy on the map. Enemy on the map. Height of this enemy. Placed in the map. And enemy. Cool. Good for enemy. Next. Minigame. So minigames are triggered when you complete something. When you complete a mission. Oh, I have it actually triggered on an item too. Yeah, it's triggered on it. Wait, do I even have a field for that? How am I triggering this minigame? I know it's triggered after you complete a mission. It enables it to be triggered on an item. Whatever. I don't think it needs a position is what I'm trying to say. Communicate. Do I use it for communicate? Let me see. I don't remember. Explore. Communicate. Yeah, here's communicate. Blah, blah, blah. HTML. Oh, I do use it. Okay, so this is the trigger. Right. This is what I use to trigger the shit. Okay, so I do need this. Communicate. This is the trigger. I think the type is probably more important. Oh, shit. Whoops. Oh, it's a communication type. Right. There we go. Where to place the trigger for this communication. The top coordinate, where to place this trigger. Height of this communication trigger. The width of this communication trigger. Okay, cool. And now explainer, definitely using this for explainer. But I need to sleep. I'm going to continue this saga later. Hopefully I finish this off stream tomorrow. I'll finish adding all the globals to their spots in all of the custom post types. And then I will get the label logic working so you can see the descriptions in all the fields. And then once that's done, then I can move on to other shit that I find, like that console error. But yeah, I'll kind of just screw around a little bit with the game engine. I need to add a handful of extra items, like a bunch of styling options for things that I've hard-coded styles for, like in the cutscenes, where the cutscenes look right now. I need to add styling options for that. I need to add styling options for how the explainers look. You know, a lot of those are styled specifically for my game. So those are things that I'm going to have to go ahead and add. Hey, CFOs, how's it going? I'm just about to jump off, actually, my friend. Thank you so much. With that, I will say thank you to everybody. Dak, dude, great to see you, my friend. I hope to see you again soon. Good luck with the book. Good luck with school. And yeah, well, you know, we'll keep in touch. Hit me up on Discord too if you need to. C-Films, thanks for jumping on, man. I know it's short and sweet, but I appreciate seeing you. And Corv for X Clips, thank you for subscribing. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks for talking to me. I appreciate all your support today. And Alonzo, I know you want to quit your job. I apologize that I did not respond to that earlier. Deanna, good luck with your mod competition. And I think that's about it. Glad you're doing great, C Films. Catch you all on the next one. And, you know. See ya. Bye-bye. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.